And I'm saying that the publication said that you went to the registration center knowing very well that you were COVID-19 positive, and I'm asking you if that is true.
Yes, and I'm asking you if you have done your test already.
It's inconsequential, sir. Did you know your status before going to the registration center?
Let me leave my question. Yes, I have. On the first day of the registration, I think it was a problem. There was a problem. One of the centers had some machine problem. Knowing my status, knowing that I'm asymptomatic, I visited only one center just to check on this machine issue to see whether it was true or not. I never got in the midst of people, and I never got close to anybody.
This was on Tuesday or Monday?
Tuesday. The registration started on Tuesday.
When did you know your status?
I would say that my doctor asked me to go on self-isolation on the 23rd.
23rd?
Yes. 23rd,
what does self-isolation mean?
Self-isolation means that you should stay away, stay alone for, let's say, some time to review your condition.
So why were you at a registration center where you would have at least 100 human beings?
Unfortunately, that is not the case. I did not go to a registration center where I can have 100 human beings. I went straight in my car to ascertain the veracity of what we're saying. I stood very far away, spoke to the ET person who explained why the machine was misbehaving. And I said, I'll take this report to their boss. And that's why I left.
You spoke to them from the window of your car, or you got down and got to the center?
No, I got down.
And you spoke to them and went back. Did you go with your driver?
Yes, I went with my driver.
So you exposed your driver?
It is important that people like us always get to know our status. Because whether we like it or not, we will go in the midst of people. And
no. Whether or not you like, if you are told to isolate, you will not go in the midst of it. But I believe that the word isolation means. So you exposed your driver, you were in the same vehicle with him, your windows were rolled up perhaps, and you went close to Electoral Commission staff and spoke to them. Did you announce to them when you got down that you were positive so that they would be wary of that?
I always explain myself this way, that I am asymptomatic. I do not transfer.
No, that's not what it means. Asymptomatic means you don't show symptoms. It does not mean you cannot transfer.
If I don't show symptoms, that's what the WHO says this time. That after 10 days asymptomatic, you can go home without doing any other test.
Yeah, but you have not been cleared, Honorable, to go away. So first of all, did you tell your driver that you had COVID-19?
Well, my driver has also done his test.
Is he positive?
And my driver is not. He's also tested positive.
So the two of you were positive, and you went to a registration center and possibly transmitted to unsuspecting people.
But my driver is sitting in the car. So my driver he went there to just check this problem and came back home. I did not get my driver down. He only came back and went home.
Are you an IT officer, sir?
No, I'm not supposed to be an IT officer.
Why do you have to move your vehicle when you're supposed to be in isolation to a registration center to check on a machine that had a difficulty when you had party executives who could do that for you? Electoral Commission staff could have easily handled that.
What I'm saying is, as far as I am concerned, whether we like it or not, I have to go in the midst of people at a point. And you are not telling me that in a registration period such as this time, I don't have any right to, as it were, solve a problem if I can. Once I know my status, I know how to handle myself in the midst of people, and that's the most important thing.
Okay.
I didn't even spend even 5 minutes.
Honorable, when the doctor say to you to self-isolate, is it compulsory or this is just an advice? It's not binding?
It is, but it doesn't mean that you don't have to step out. If you go outside to the hospitals and the clinics. People who are asked to self-isolate are asked sometimes to step out in the sun and walk around.
Yeah, but not to go to registration centers.
You see, you are oversimplifying the matter. And in going to the registration center, it depends on what you are going to do in the registration center. I went there just for a purpose and came back.
Would a constituent of yours be found to have broken the law if they leave their isolation center and went to the Committee 1 market, for instance, center to buy tomatoes?
Do you know how many people who have this condition and they haven't tested and they don't know it?
You haven't answered my question.
You are only speaking on benefit of hindsight of someone who has actually been able to portray to the world that yes, he is at this point.
Yeah. So the reason you of all people should be protective of the rest of the populace is that you know what your status is, and so you should prevent yourself. I mean, you should be prevented from going out. Indeed, in